Oh Lord, hold my hand while I run this race. Oh Lord, hold my hand while I run this race. Oh Lord, hold my hand while I run this race, 'cause I don't want to run this race in vain. Every family has secrets, skeletons that stay hidden for a long time until someone decides or something happens to break the silence. In my family, that secret was mental illness. I am one of 4 children born to a mother who was manic depressive and was hospitalized after periodic breakdowns while we kids were growing up in Queens, New York. I remember some of the warning signs. My mom writing furiously in green ink, cooking chili so spicy it brought tears to my eyes, and her never-ending visits to the local department store, coming home loaded with bags of merchandise that was not for us. Growing up, my dad was my hero. He worked full-time, did all the grocery and back-to-school shopping for us, sometimes cooked dinner, visited schools when we had trouble, and still made time to take us to free jazz concerts and the beach during the summer. In his later years, he battled major depression, and I marvel today at how he handled such a heavy, heavy load. Now, I'm choosing to break the code of secrecy that for so long shackled my spirit. My parents have passed away, and I feel it's time for me to share what I've learned about mental illness firsthand from the people I love so much, what I'm still learning from my twin brother. After 4 years of ping-ponging between homelessness, prisons and jails, depressing mental institutions, and board and care homes, Paul lives at a pleasant psychiatric residence surrounded by vineyards near the town of St. Helena, California. When my sister Linda, her son James, and I visited him recently, Paul was in good spirits and relatively good health. He was excited as he told us how he gets paid for playing piano a few hours a week for residents of his facility. We checked Paul out for a couple of hours to do some family business and have ice cream. James, who is 10, handled the visit like a champ, giving Paul smiles and the big hug that his uncle requested. You scream, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. As we sat on a bench in the warm sunlight, enjoying our ice cream, I felt oddly triumphant and satisfied. Paul was no longer a deep, dark secret hidden behind locked doors. Here he was in front of God and everybody, having a ball on his outing, cracking jokes and reminiscing about the old days when we were kids, playing in the backyards of our home in Queens. In a flash, my years of sadness, confusion, grief, and yes, depression vanished as Linda, Paul, James, and I scarfed up our various flavors of ice cream, just like kids do. We were family again, a living, breathing example of why, when secrets give way to truth in the light of day, everyone grows and blossoms like flowers in the sun. Oh Lord, hold my hand while I run this race, 'cause I don't want to run this race in vain.